ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
त्रिकालदर्शी सबका स्वामी, तू विदेही तू निराकार, तू करता भवसागर पार।
जो तुझसे लगन लगाए वो तुझ में ही खो जाए। जो तुझसे लगन लगाए वो तुझ में ही खो जाए। जो तुझसे योग लगाए वो परमानंद को पाए। तू सत्य है, तू शक्ति है, तू सत्य है, तू शक्ति है। जो तुझसे लगन लगाए वो तुझ में ही खो जाए। जो तुझसे योग लगाए वो परमानंद को पाए। तू सत्य है, तू शक्ति है, तू सत्य है, तू शक्ति है। तू प्रेम का गहरा सागर, हम सारे तेरे मोती। हम सब का तू ही रचयिता, हम सब हैं रचना तेरी। तू सोमनाथ, तू शक्तिमान, तू देता अज्ञानी को ज्ञान। जो तुझसे लगन लगाए बिन मांगे सब पा जाए। जो तुझसे योग लगाए वो परमानंद को पाए। तू सत्य है, तू शक्ति है, तू सत्य है, तू शक्ति है।
ओम शांति, Om Shanti. Om Prem, love. Om Prem. Om Anand, bliss. Om Anand. Good morning. Baba, the Yogeshwar, Ishwar is God, God who teaches yoga. Every day He gives us the awareness. He teaches us the methods. He draws our attention. What is accurate yoga? What is natural remembrance? How to have this practice? Those who have remembrance should have the introduction, relationship, and attainment. All these three things, when they are clear and accurate, so while walking and moving around, you will experience the nectar of it. And the soul will experience contentment. Not only having met Baba, the happiness of that, but accuracy in our actions. We perform elevated actions. We are karma yogis. With the power of yoga, our sins are absolved. The mind is concentrated, and the intellect is also concentrated and focused, and our actions also are elevated. For this, we need to pay attention upon ourselves, not only to understand the relationship, but to become introverted and check our own selves. When these three things are altogether, relationship pulls us. So we experience the relationship, the happiness of having all relationships with Baba, the attainment of this confluence age, the most elevated, auspicious confluence age going on. This confluence is about the end of unhappiness and sorrow and the attainment of happiness. When someone's sorrow is finished, there is happiness. When we receive something without having labored, there is also that happiness. This is why when we understand the importance of remembrance, automatically the stage will be in the essence and happiness of the meeting with God. We may be busy with our activities, but that would be the experience of the intoxication. We have the unlimited renunciation, disinterest, but we have also the unlimited happiness. This is called the must fakir. Fakir are the poor beggars roadside. But must means intoxicated beggars. Just like the sun rises, darkness is dispelled, the roads, the path is visible easily. So here, when we follow Srimad, our path, the method, vidhi means the method, is followed clear, accurately, then there is siddhi, success. Murli of the 19th of May. Say, children, may you be soul conscious. Continue to practice this while walking and moving around, and you will continue to make a great deal of progress. Question is, which children's intellects will be able to have accurate remembrance of the Father? Answer is, the children who have recognized the Father accurately. Some children ask how it's possible to remember a point. On the path of devotion, people have been remembering Him, considering Him to be an eternal, infinite light. Now, when you say that He is a point of light, they become confused. This is why there should first of all be the faith that the Father is not an eternal, infinite light. That is our home. That eternal, infinite light. It is the Father's home as well. The infinite, eternal light. When we meet anybody, we ask for the address. When we come to know, then we reach that place easily. Whom we have to meet, we have to remember this. Where we have to go, we have to remember this. Only when you realize that He is an extremely subtle point can you have accurate remembrance. Om Shanti. All of you children are sitting in remembrance. Are you all sitting in remembrance? Man Manabhav. My mind should be connected with you. In fact, this is not a Sanskrit term. When the Father taught you Easy Raj Yoga, He didn't use Sanskrit words. This one doesn't even know Sanskrit, Brahma Baba. Father only explains in Hindi. Although this chariot, Brahma Baba, although this chariot knows Hindi, Sindhi, and English, the Father only explains in Hindi. Whatever religion people belong to, they have their own language. Whatever country also, particular languages. It is easy to understand this language, means Hindi. This school is wonderful. Today we are. Yesterday we were seated among the family, with the family. Today Baba said, this school is wonderful. There is no need for any paper or pencil here. Here, you just have to remember one word, that is, remember the Father. It is difficult for everyone not to remember God, Ishwar, or the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. They do remember Him directly or indirectly. Baba says, everyone in the subconscious mind, when there is the attainment, the experience in the soul that is imperishable. The form has been changed, but the attainment is remembered. And who gave that attainment? In that stage, in a subtle way. Even once in America, there was one conference. God doesn't exist, the title was. So speaking about nature, the scientists, the elements, they were all there. The sannyasis also were there. It was proved at that conference that God doesn't shower the rain, that make the sun rises. This is all the game of the elements. After the arguments, the president there came on the stage. He was very happy. He said, thank God, we have proved. We have come to prove that there is no God. But he mentioned God's name and word, even though not wishing it, they remember him indirectly. Baba says, it is difficult for everyone not to remember God, Ishwar, or the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. And tomorrow Baba will mention, it is very difficult to have remembrance. Everyone remembers him, but they don't have any recognition of him. Father comes and gives the recognition of himself. Father comes and explains about the long duration of the cycle in the scriptures. This is not a big thing. What would all mothers and those with stone intellects understand? What would they understand? What would they come to understand? This is very easy. Even small children can understand this. The word Baba is not a new word. When people go to a Shiv temple, it enters their intellects. While just seeing the temple, it enters their intellects that is Shiv Baba and that he is incorporeal. All human beings say Baba. Father of all of us souls is one. All souls are the beings who reside in their bodies remember the Father. Those of all religions definitely remember the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. He is the Father who resides in the Supreme Region. We are also residents of that place. We now just have to remember the Father. When we remember the home, the sins are not absolved. When we remember the Father, sins are absolved. Baba says people want to become pure. They even call out, "Oh, purifier, come." The new world was pure, and it has now become old, impure. No one would call it new anymore. The people of Bharat know that the deities used to rule in New Bharat. What was there before New Bharat? What was there before the Golden Age? What was there before? The Iron Age? No, Baba says, what was there before? The Confluence Age. There is an even easier answer than that. Before becoming new, it was an old world. People are not able to understand about the Confluence Age that easily. The period between the old world and the new world is called the Confluence Age. It is to the Father that they say, O purifier, come, come and purify us. The impurity ends and purity comes, just like the night ends and the day starts. This is the confluence time, confluence age. With the confluence age word, Baba says, Purushottam, the time when human beings become the most elevated ones, the most highest, the elevated confluence age. And the golden age ends, that is the silver age. That also is called the confluence age. The confluence, just as at the end of the copper age, silver age, and the start of the copper age, etc. So on the path of devotion, they go on pilgrimage, especially on that day. They make donation at the confluence. We have become pure. It is to the Father that they say, O purifier, come, come and purify us. We have become impure. No one calls out in the new world. It has now entered your intellects that Bharat was pure. O purifier, come. People have been calling out in this way for a long time. They don't know when this impure world will end. They say that it is written in the scriptures that it will remain impure for another 40,000 years. They are in total darkness. You are now in the light. Some say the Iron Age is still in its infancy, childhood, when they write this. They write this in the scriptures and they have faith in that. When was that written? At the end of the Copper Age, or at the beginning of the Copper Age. So from the beginning of the Copper Age, the Iron Age would seem to be in its infancy, childhood. In the Iron Age, the soul has become tamopradhan, corrupted, impure. It was written that the cows will eat the filth. This is a sign. The daughters will ask for their groom. This is practically being seen at the present time. It is not a question of Iron Age coming, it is already here. It is written in the scriptures that it will remain impure for another 40,000 years. The same sun rises and the same sun sets, and the darkness starts. So Baba says, it is a matter of only yesterday when you used to rule. It truly was the kingdom of Lakshmi Narayan. It was heaven. There cannot be any calamities, etc. in the pure world. Only in the kingdom of Ravan are there calamities. Father is explaining to you here, and you are listening to him personally with your ears. Who is listening? Souls. You souls are very happy that you have once again found the Father. You received your inheritance from the Father. He now says, remember me. There is that relationship, there is that attainment. This does not require any reading or writing. There is no need to read or write anything pertaining to relationship. Baba says, when someone comes, he is asked, why have you come here? You used to make them fill in the forms all the days. Some reply that they have come to meet the Mahatma here, the great soul. Why? Why do you want? What do you want? Tell me, do you want some alms? If he were a sannyasi, he would want a chapati. When people go to meet sannyasis, or if they come across them on their way, those religious people would feel that because they are pure, it would be good to feed them. There is not even that purity now. This world is completely tamopradhan and there is a lot of rubbish in it. People are so distressed. There is no question of being distressed here. Father says, there is no need to write anything. The points that you write down, why do you write them down? They are for you to imbibe. Become introvert and check whether Baba what I followed, have imbibed the things that Baba has mentioned. Baba said doctors too have so many medicines. They are able to remember all of those medicines. A barrister has to keep so many points of law in his intellect. What do you have to remember? Just one thing. And that too is very easy. You say, just remember one Shiv Baba alone. And those people ask, how would Shiv Baba come? No one apart from you knows these things. Where is God? They either say that He is beyond name and form, or that He is omnipresent. There is the difference of day and night between these two expressions. There is the difference of day and night between these two expressions. There is nothing that is beyond name or form. Then they say that God is in the cats and dogs, etc., in the fish, crocodile. The two are completely opposite ideas, beyond name and form, and in the cats and gods, coming in the form of cats and dogs, etc. Father gives his own introduction and says, remember me, your Father. What is the relationship between you and me? My name, my form, my place of residence, the attainment, the powers, everything. I gave you this introduction. Baba says, easy Raj Yoga is remembered. Baba says, some say they cannot have yoga. Baba says, remove the word yoga. Just remember me. A small child will instantly go and hug his parents when he sees them. Would he first think about who his mother and father are? No. There is no need to think about this. You simply have to remember Shiv Baba. You have been offering flowers to Shiv on the path of devotion. The Somnath temple was so grand. There was no support. Through magnetic energy, it was hanging by itself. Muhammad Ghaznavi came and looted it later on. The Somnath temple is very famous in Bharat. First of all, there should be the worship. There should be the worship of Shiv. All of this knowledge is now in the intellects of you children. The idols of Shiv, Lakshmi Narayan, Shri Krishna in the temples. All of this knowledge is now in the intellects of your children. Although you used to worship them, you did not know that all those images are non-living. The soul knows that he is incorporeal. Shiv Baba must definitely have come in a living form. Supreme Father, Supreme Soul is my Baba. He is the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of happiness, the purifier. So Baba says, that is why people celebrate his birthday every year. They also say that Shiv, the Supreme Soul, is incorporeal. His soul knows that he too is incorporeal. You are now becoming soul conscious. It is very easy. He is our Father. He is the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of happiness, and the purifier. There is a lot of praise of him. There is not as much praise of Brahma, Vishnu, or Shankar. People sing praise of only the one. You children now know that Baba has come and is giving us our inheritance. A physical father would provide everything for his children, but he would sustain the children. Not necessarily that the father would be the teacher. Baba says a physical father would provide everything for his children, but he doesn't teach them. Children go to school to study, and then, in the age of retirement, they adopt a guru who gives them a mantra. Nowadays, they even make young children adopt gurus. Here, your children are told to remember Shiv Baba. Everyone has a right. All are my children. There are also some among you. There are also some among you who remember me very well. Some ask, Baba, whom should we remember? They are mentioning Baba's name. They are saying Baba. Then they ask, whom should they remember? Baba says, how can we remember a point? They ask, something big can be remembered. Baba says, Acha, who is? Who is the Supreme Soul whom you have been remembering? They say that he is an eternal, infinite light. However, he is not like that. It is wrong to remember infinite light, that is the home, the place of residence. There has to be accurate remembrance. But you first have to know him accurately. Until you don't know him, you don't have faith, you don't recognize, you won't have any attainment. Father comes and gives his own introduction. He then also gives you children the information of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the whole world in detail and in a nutshell. He gives us teachings, directions. Father now says, children, if you want to become pure, there is just one solution. Remember me. Only I am called the purifier. Souls have to be made pure. This soul says that he has become impure, as I was pure, and have now become impure. All are tamopradhan. Everything is at first satopradhan and then tamopradhan. A soul understands for himself that he has become impure and wants to be purified. There is no one impure in the land of peace. Here, all are impure and so they are unhappy. When they were pure, they were happy in the golden age. Baba says, the soul says, purify us so that we can be liberated from sorrow. Destroy our vices, impurity. We used to sing that. Increase our happiness and our wealth and destroy our impurity. When they were pure, they were happy. Soul say, purify us so that we can be liberated from sorrow. You understand that it is souls who do everything. A soul becomes a judge or barrister, etc. It is the soul that took the knowledge, that studied. It is the soul that has the position. A soul says, I am a king, I am so and so. I now have to shed this body and take another. This is called being soul conscious. For the whole life, considered oneself to be a body. It is the soul that sheds the body and take another. This is called being soul conscious. Being soul conscious while in a body. To stay in that position of soul consciousness while being in the body. One would give the introduction of being a lawyer, a doctor. They give the introduction of the VIPs, his position. He would give his own introduction. I am so and so. He is the soul that agrees that this is my position. The judge has come, president has come. How the position, the title. We have accepted, but has the soul accepted? It is the soul that has to have the faith. I gave the example. If you write, if you draw a line, the theft, the thief, the difference of placing or misplacing a comma changes the whole sentence. Only one sentence, but you focus. The thief, run away. Stop him. Don't let him go. And the same sentence, the thief, run away. Let him go. Stop. Let him go. This is called being soul conscious. Being soul conscious while in a body. In the kingdom of Ravan, they are body conscious. It is only now that the Father makes you soul conscious. At this time, souls are impure and unhappy, and they therefore call out to the Father, "Oh Baba, come." You know that you have continued to become pure from impure, and impure from pure, according to the drama plan. The cycle continues to turn. How you have taken 84 births is now in your intellects. Now, don't forget this. Remain Sadarshan Chakradhari. You have all of this knowledge in your intellects as you sit, walk, and move around. You understand that you are claiming your unlimited inheritance from the unlimited Father. Father explains to you children that you only have to remember the one Father. All you need to do is to remember the Father and eat a chapati, that's all. Father repeatedly tells you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, all the stomach needs is a chapati. The stomach doesn't need much. All it needs is 1 ounce of flour, dal, and a roti. That's all. A person can feed himself with 10 rupees, or a person can feed himself with 10,000. The heart wishes to eat. How would the angels eat in the lake of oil, frying things? Some know that if they eat certain things, they will fall ill. What do poor people eat? Yet they remain so strong and healthy. When people eat many different things, they fall ill even more. There was the millet roti at Pandavavan all the days with chilies. They used to be very healthy, no illness, and they used to work hard. When people eat many different things, they fall ill even more. Even doctors advise you to eat one type of food so that you don't fall ill. Therefore, the Father also says, just eat a chapati. Remain happy with whatever you receive. There is nothing like dal and roti. There must not be too much greed either. What do sannyasis do? They leave their homes and families and go away into the jungle. They consider the element of light to be God and remember that and think that they will merge into the Brahm element. Huh. If you eat with love, that would be benefit. Otherwise, there would be damage caused for the body. If there is not that happiness while eating, what is the reason behind? They do eat. That is greed. Whatever they will cook personally, they will bring full plates. Others will say, cook for me as well. That is greed. There is nothing like dal and roti. There must not be too much greed either. What do sannyasis do? They leave their homes and families and go away into the jungle. They consider the element of light to be God and remember that and think that they will merge into the Brahm element. However, it is not like that. Souls are immortal. There is no question of souls merging. It is souls who become pure and impure. You have received such good knowledge. You experience the reward and forget this knowledge. You then have to come down the ladder. Your intellects now have all the knowledge of how you experience 84 births. No one's path can come to an end. This drama is predestined and it continues to turn. You cannot ask when or how or where God created this drama. It just continues all the time. The history and geography of the world repeat. No one understands these things. You know that you have come here according to the drama plan. You are once again claiming your kingdom according to the drama. No one else can understand these things. It is asked, is the drama or is the Father the Almighty Authority? They say that God is the Almighty Authority. They feel that He can do everything. Father says, I too am bound by the drama. I have to come here to purify the impure. You become happy in the golden age. I go and rest in the supreme region. I go into retirement. You climb onto my head. You then ride a lion in the golden age. You understand that whatever happens, second by second, is fixed in the drama. Your knowledge, you children have very good knowledge. You simply now have to remember the Father and the inheritance. That's all. There is no need for any paper or pencil, etc. Even Brahma Baba is studying, but he doesn't keep anything. No paper, no pencil. You just have to remember the Father, and you will receive your inheritance. It is so easy. By having remembrance, you become ever healthy. This is a matter of imbibing. What would be the benefit of writing it down? All of it is going to be destroyed. However, some write down the points in order to help remember them. When someone has to remember something, he ties a knot. You should also tie a knot for you to remember Shiva Baba and the inheritance. This is very easy. Yog means remembrance. Some say, Baba, I cannot stay in remembrance. How can I stay in yog? Baba says, oh, but you are able to remember your worldly father while sitting, walking, moving around, and doing everything. You also just have to stay in remembrance. That's all. Then your boat will go across. अच्छा, मीठे मीठे सिकिला दे बच्चों प्रति माता पिता बाप दादा का याद प्यार और गुड मॉर्निंग. रूहानी बाप की रूहानी बच्चों को नमस्ते. रूहानी बच्चों की रूहानी बाप दादा को याद प्यार, good morning or namaste. Essence for inculcation. First point. Become a spinner of the discus of self-realization and continue to turn the cycle of 84 births around in your intellect. Remember the unlimited Father and claim your unlimited inheritance. Become pure. Second point. Don't be greedy for anything. Remain happy with whatever you receive. Just eat a chapati and stay in remembrance of the Father. Blessing is, may you be constantly victorious by knowing the secrets of everyone's heart and pleasing them. In order to be victorious, know the secrets of each one's heart. By listening to the sounds emerging from someone's lips, you can know the secrets of his or her heart and become victorious. However, in order to know the secrets of someone's heart, you need introversion. To the extent that you are introverted, you will accordingly be able to know the secrets of their hearts and please them. Those who please others become victorious. Slogan is, disinterest is such fertile land that whatever you plant there, disinterest is such fertile land that whatever you plant, there will definitely be fruitful. Whatever you plant there will definitely be fruitful. Avyak signal. Constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant state. In order for your zeal and enthusiasm to remain constant, whoever comes into relationship with you, whether they are students or companions, that there be the enthusiasm to make everyone content. Whomsoever you see, continue to pick up virtues from them at every moment. By taking the power of everyone's virtues, your enthusiasm will constantly remain. Be one who picks up virtues. See, but do not see. See, but do not see any defects. You did not see, but you heard and you spoke about. Greatest sin is to speak about wrong things. Why do you make your mouth wrong? But keep your mouth introverted. Then the atmosphere will remain pure. Became a swan. Remain a swan. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.